Howdy, folks, and welcome to Crypto Shorts. My name is Ivan, and in this channel, we talk about what happens in crypto, what happens in Bitcoin in a very short and condensed way, so you can have an idea what's happening with the Bitcoin and the crypto space overall in a short amount of time, and move on and do whatever else you want to do, right? So this is going to be a short video, hopefully under 10 minutes, and I'm going to try to condense it for you. What's going to happen, what happened, and what is most likely, what's the most likely scenario. So in previous videos, I was talking about how we were making lower highs constantly, and the price was getting squeezed in this pennant, which is a continuation pattern, and that we eventually would break to the downside, and that happened just yesterday, right? I was talking about how I thought that this was going to happen around here, this area on Sunday, because normally Bitcoin is known for dumping on the weekends, and that didn't happen exactly as predicted. It happened the next day, so on Monday, yesterday, but it eventually dumped. Okay, now Bitcoin is recovering back up, but don't get your hopes up, because from my point of view, okay, I could be wrong. This is not an exact science. Is you try to make the best guess you can, and my best guess is that Bitcoin is going to test the daily support, which is now resistance, and fall down and finally get the liquidity that's waiting at the 30K floor. Okay, we've been talking about this level for a long time now. This is where the Bitcoin price bounced off hard previously, and I expect that there's going to be some buyers wanting to buy Bitcoin at that price. There's going to be a lot of people waiting for Bitcoin to get there. So I expect Bitcoin to go find the money. Bitcoin is going to go move towards the money, and the money is waiting at the 30K floor. That's what I think, and that's why I'm looking at this and I say, okay, this is what I think is most likely. Now, if I was to place a short, I would place it in this purple area, which is between the daily support, which is now resistance, and the point of control, which is the area of biggest volume. That's where the most amount of volume was concentrated in this area. So right about here, this is where the most volume has been accumulating recently. So I expect that area to be some kind of a resistance area. The price is gonna have to push with a lot of volume to get past through that area, because there's gonna be some sellers, short sellers, selling at this point. And also some people that want to get out of the trade that were caught. They thought the price was going to go up, then the price went down. And when the price recovers, they're going to sell, because they don't want to lose more money, right? So they're going to try to sell it at break even or at small loss. So I think this area is going to be a resistance level, and also the daily support that is now resistance is also going to be a resistance level. So somewhere between the 34.5K and the 36K, that's going to be a resistance level for Bitcoin, and that's where I expect Bitcoin to go back up to get like the liquidity or whatever it's waiting there, like the sales, the orders. It's going to go get the orders there, and then it's going to continue back down to get the liquidity waiting at this area. So don't start thinking and start like thinking, oh, we're going to the moon, we're going to the moon. Yeah, there's a possibility we do, because we do have a double bottom formation right here, the 31K. So Bitcoin went up like from here, and then it went down again. So it's a double bottom. This could be a reversal formation. Don't get me wrong, it's a formation that is actually very valid, and it's a very valid point of view. But I think that we need more confirmation. We need more things happening to tell us that the price is actually going to go back up. The first thing I would look for is that we make a new high. So Bitcoin going back up, recovering, and making a new high, then going back down and holding the area, the POC, the area of biggest volume, holding it, and then continuing back up. Then I would be bullish with the price, and think that this formation here, the double bottom, is somewhat like is forming, because we would have also an inverse head and shoulders right here. You can see, right? So if we break the neckline, okay, we go into the moon now, yes. But don't get your hopes up just because Bitcoin bounced a little bit. We know that any stock, any asset is not going to go down or up infinitely. It's going to have some pullbacks, and this is a bounce. The Bitcoin price is bouncing and is likely to hit this area. Now, if I was to place a short trade, and this is not financial advice, I'm just telling you, if I was to place a short trade, and you can follow this advice, you can use it as to kind of tailor your own strategy, or you can just ignore it completely. Just understand that this is my opinion, it's not financial advice. I would place it somewhere between the short entry area between the daily support and the POC right here. So between 34.5K and 36K. And the stop loss would be above the previous high, which would be somewhere between 37.2K, 37.5K, somewhere around this area. I would place the stop loss because if Bitcoin makes a new high, then I'm starting to look at Bitcoin and say, okay, now we're bullish. Okay, I don't want to have my short entry there holding it because the price might continue up. I don't want to lose money. So I would have my stop loss somewhere around here. So entry somewhere around here, that's more or less like a 5%. And the profit, I would place it again at 30K. 30K 100, 30K 200, something along those lines. And that's like a 15. So there you have a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. It's pretty good. So that's what I would go for. Now, what do we want to see on the price? If we think that this is going to go below 30K, because there's many scenarios. Okay, the one that I think it's the most likely one is that Bitcoin is going to go down here, is going to range a little bit, then go down and test this area of previous support as resistance, and then continue down to 17K. Okay, I think that's going to be the bottom. Like for real, that's going to be the bottom 17K or something like that. But it could also start ranging like this, make some kind of formation and start going up. It could just go up from here and reverse. It could do many things. So let's say that I think there's a 70%, not that much, maybe a 60% that Bitcoin goes down and continues down like this. There's like a more like 20% that Bitcoin ranges and goes down, a 10% that Bitcoin ranges and goes up, and another 10% that Bitcoin breaks here and continues up. So those are more or less the changes that I see that Bitcoin might do. You see that if I think that Bitcoin is going to go down like this and then it goes up, well, that's a 10%. It's 1 out of 10 times Bitcoin will do that. So don't just discard it and think that's impossible. It can happen, and it might happen. So you just have to be prepared for it and place your stop losses in places where they make sense, right? When you see an indication that Bitcoin is going to reverse, then you just place a stop loss there, so you just get stopped and get out of the short. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick update on what happened. Like it happened as we thought it would happen. We went down. We didn't get all the way down to 30K because there was some buyers that bounced the price here. But don't get it wrong. The price just does that because it wants to go up, retest this area. There's a short opportunity, and then it goes down to this area to test it. Okay, what happens afterwards? I don't know, one move at a time. But what I'm confident that the price will go up and then down again, eventually in the next following days. I think this will happen close to the weekend. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If it was of any help, please consider leaving a like, and also comment if you have a opposing opinion. And also consider subscribing. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind and unsubscribe if you don't like something you see. Okay, so that's for this video again. Thank you so much for watching. My name was Ivan, and see you on the next one.